Radio Rahim with Manny Pacquiao. Right at it. It's been 2 years by the time you get in the ring. It's been 2 years by the time you get in the ring again. And for most fighters, that layoff creates rust, sometimes even doubt. What did it create for you?
Create an excitement. I'm excited for the fight, excited for this event.
This is the longest layoff you will have had as a professional, and maybe the toughest fight of your life, considering your age and the quality of your opponent. Is there any benefit to these 2 years?
I think it's not my disadvantage, but it's my advantage because for the longest time I have time to rest my body, and when I get back to training, I am so excited and happy doing this. I feel like when I was early 30 or 29, like that.
You've gone through a lot of changes as a man, as everyone does as they mature and get older. During this time, has it changed you mentally at all? Spending that kind of time with your family, that much uninterrupted time at home, your politics, what has it done for you personally?
Mentally, the focus is always there. My discipline is always there. Hard work, not only training but hard work. What I did doing in training. So, if you're talking about mentally, I'm still focused and the same what I feel when I was young.
You're no doubt a Hall of Famer, a legend in the sport. But for the Philippines, you're more than that, even more than a senator. You're an icon, someone that people look up to in sports and outside. We saw the Olympics this week and it's continuing, and the strongest woman in the world at the moment is a Filipina. How do you feel about that? Did you watch that live?
Yeah, I watched that, and I'm so proud as a Filipino, and finally, for the longest time, we got a gold medal, and also hoping for more, especially in boxing side.
I've read articles, and sometimes people are even putting this inside of books about the Philippines, that you're giving it a new brand, if you will, a strong people, a people of courage. How do you see your role in that way in your home country?
I think I'm so happy that I contribute a inspiration and giving them inspiration and determination to focus and discipline themselves and taking advice from me, encouraging them.
In turning our attention to the fight and the challenge ahead of you, Errol Spence is an undefeated fighter. He's bigger than you. People consider him sometimes to be a knockout threat. How are you approaching a fighter with this kind of size and youth who's never tasted defeat?
Well, it's not new to me to fight a undefeated. But it's about preparation and preparing how you move and techniques that you use in training.
Was there something about Errol Spence that made you feel he might be a good opponent for you or particularly vulnerable? There's a lot of guys at the top. You picked him. What made him the guy?
I picked him to be my opponent because I want to fight the best. So it will add to my legacy in boxing. So, and at age of 42, I picked the best because to prove that I'm not done yet.
And Manny, at the age of 42, training can't be the same as the age of 22. You have to adjust for your age and for what's going to be demanded of your body. How are you doing that? How is this maybe different than camps when you were much younger?
The intensity of the training is always there. We did our best in training, but sometimes we have to adjust because of in terms of body recovery. It's not like when we were young. When I was young, because at overnight you can recover right away, but this time around you have to rest sometimes because your body cannot recover right away. So it's a feeling.
And in sparring, which is a big part of preparing for the fight, you've got to face younger guys, like you say, bigger guys, southpaws. How has sparring been for you?
Sparring is good, doing good. I have 3 sparring partners that it helped me a lot, and I learned a lot, and good sparring for preparing for this fight.
Lastly, Freddie has famously said he has $1,000 for any sparring partner that can knock you down in sparring. Has he had to pay that money this time?
Oh, no. I mean, we did our job in training. We work hard, and I think the night of the fight will 100% condition.
Before I let you go, Manny, you are a fighter of a generation, and so is Floyd Mayweather, but he considers himself TBE, and you're still fighting the best. As the era is considered, do you consider yourself this fighter of our era, of our time?
I don't want to raise my own chair. Let the people decide or who is the best, and that's why I'm still here.
What will let you know when it's enough, when it's time to not be here?
I'll announce it.
Radio Rahim with Manny Pacquiao. Good luck.
All right.
August 21st.
Thank you.